All right. So I forgot to hit record at level one. Um, I didn't think I'd get any scenarios, but I did the first couple quests, and that gets you to level three pretty quick. So it's just about to log off, and the scenario popped. So here we are. First scenario on the night, level three. No. 3-1. Realm ranks will come quick. Levels will come quick. Probably gonna play for like if they keep popping, I'll play for like an hour, and I don't know. We should be able to get to like level 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, something like that in an hour. Depends on if we win or not. So level one, we don't have any abilities, but we do quite a bit of damage because the super bolster. So it doesn't really matter what we attack. We hit like we're twinked out level 15. I mean, obviously you want to attack softer targets like this witch elf. Try and help people if we can. We don't have like a lot of spikes, so we just gotta kind of hit people that are low life and hope we kill them. Switch elf must be guarded by that tank. He's losing a lot of health as well. Come on. Jesus Christ. All right, so last one to die usually as a knight. That's just kind of the life of a knight. If the other team knows what they're doing, they're going to attack you last. If they attack you first, you might die, but your team will generally win if they're focused on attacking you. So it's like a double-edged sword where you're going to die and be frustrated because 10 people attacked you. At the same time, your team's probably going to win because they attacked the wrong target. And the Bright Wizard's complaining about the melee train, but I mean, he wasn't even moving. So, you know, the melee train doesn't all have charge. They don't run faster than you. Just fucking run away before they get to you. Run away well before they get to you. You're a fucking Bright Wizard. It's a huge problem on Order. They just stand there. It's fun to play Destro. You just run up and it's like you're a goddamn chainsaw and they're just a tree. You just cut right through them. They don't move. And like literally, they're a tree. They're rooted in the ground, refusing to move. All right, go, go, go. Got Squiggy here. This name looks familiar. Might be the one that was punting me on my Witch Hunter. See how hard we. Oh, look at him. He self punted immediately. That's what you got to do in Squiggy. And get the fuck out of there. We're gonna go for this Choppa. He's on the. Look at him. He's casting spells instead of running. I think that was a Seer, maybe, that he cast. Black Orc's low health, so we're just gonna hit him. I usually advise don't attack tanks, but level 3, you're gonna do quite a bit of damage to anybody you hit. Just pick the one with the lowest health. Or did he res that guy? Can't tell. Again, last one to die. It's pretty normal. Land a knight. Any tank, really. Um, Two-handed tank, they might attack you more, but Shield Knight, Shield Chosen, Shield Black Orc, they're generally gonna ignore you. And if you stack strength, you can do quite a bit of damage while being ignored. In tier one, anyways. I don't know why you'd stack anything else. You can do more damage than that Shadow Warrior in tier one if you stack strength, because he doesn't have Broadhead. I don't think. Maybe he does. Yeah, so we attack the Witch Elf. Hopefully everyone else follows suit. They got a lot of Witch Elves. Those Witch Elves all can do magic damage, and they can all ignore my armor, so racking up the death blows. Just finish off all the low hit point guys. Look how fast that Choppa dropped. Holy shit. Maybe we should attack instead. Renown rank 5? Or 6? No, it's a renown rank 5, right? I thought it was just lagged behind or something. Alright, now we go middle. This is where you can turn a fight, because we should have a numbers advantage middle of... Well, they're getting back before us. If our team jumps down here and fights. before their team respawns, jumps down and fights. Another DB. Guys off on the side plinking people. Go for some softies here. Oh, look, he's just like our Bright Wizards. You know, if I didn't know any better, I'd say they're bots because they play like an NPC. Just stand there. All right, I'm 1-on-6 here. The rest of my team is doing fuck all, which is okay. I mean, some of them are ranged; they're casting range spells, but there's a Slayer back there doing nothing. Come on, boys. I think there was a White Lion standing back there doing nothing. I got one aura. You get 3 pretty quick, and then you're a little more tanky. Do a little bit more damage. What the fuck was this guy saying? Alright, let's get back and fight. 1/3 dead, half dead, under half, 3rd life, 5th life. So I'll tag a tank if he jumps that quick. You get precision strike, and it ignores 25% enemy armor. So even heavy armor targets, you can hit decent. I was coming to help him, then he ran. I don't have a snare, so this could be trouble. He should have ran in a linear direction and then hoped the Choppa snared me. I am naked, by the way. I don't really have anything equipped. Whatever I got from those quests, maybe I put on. The first couple quests give you like some boots and gloves or something. Useless items, but they do get multiplied by like, you know, level 3 to level 20. They get multiplied by like 6 or 7. So if it's a piece of armor with 11 armor, it's actually in this scenario calculated at like 77 armor. Because it's bolstering me to level 20. Alright. See if we can get back to middle and get in the fight before they all die. There's 2 deaths, 3 deaths, a couple more almost dead. We don't have a healer, so that's giving some people some hesitancy, but no healer means your advantage is DPS, and if you're not in there DPSing, you're not using your advantage. So we'll just charge in. That's about all we can do. Soak up some damage, and maybe the guys behind me can do some damage. Like if you're a Bright Wizard, well, they're dead. But if you're a Shadow Warrior standing here and you're not casting Plink, you're not helping our cause here. Because we don't have heals, so we need all the DPS we can do. But there'll be some hesitancy, and people will stand back and try and play like it's a scenario where we have a healer when we don't. I mean, we can still win. We need one good wipe on them. Flip this and get one good surge when they come in. I mean, it's probably an uphill battle. We're going to have to just kill whoever runs in. If that person's getting heals, we're in big trouble. Because then we have to run to the back and kill the healer. So we'll get the witch elf. Right, the witch elf should be running away right now. I mean, I think they only got a shaman back there. So if the witch elf wants to live, the second he gets targeted, he has to get out of there. Try and kill this guy. I don't think he's in line of sight. Oh, he's so close. Oh, he just got healed. Fuck, they're ticked. I'm not gonna outdamage the hot, and our team's dead anyways. So close to getting him. The second he gets healed, he's going to out heal your DPS as a tank. Like the hot is going to be more powerful than your sword and shield damage. Maybe even your 2-hand damage. Unless you got him stacked up with dots or something already, and I did not. And I've lost quite a bit of hit points here because I dinged. I don't know if any of these other guys dinged. I think they might have. Like that guy, yeah, he's like level 2 now, that level 1 Slayer. So he's got no hit points. I got no fucking hit. I got half as many hit points as I had when I started the scenario. Because I lost the bolster. I went from like 3,000 hit points down to 1,000. So I'm kind of useless. I can still do a little bit of damage, but not what I was doing before. And they certainly do not live. I mean, if anyone on their team's aware that I lost the bolster, I'm fucking super dead. Because they'd target me first. That's what I would do. But we're just gonna fucking play it out, see what happens. I'll go for the shaman finally. Look how fast I died, Jesus Christ. Like a goddamn naked witch hunter or something. Or a bright wizard that refuses to move. I should bitch about melee train in the snare chat. So this one's over. Alright, well, we're gonna charge you and get it over with as fast as we can. No point in playing it out, trying to get 200 points without them getting a kill. We could initiate the surrender vote, but take that, Squig. I mean, I'm just trying to look at our roster. How many people lost their bolster? Because we were doing okay in the beginning. I think we've had more than just me and that Slayer, though. I think some of those other guys have leveled up, too. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, 8 DBs, not bad. Attack Witch Elves, Chappas, and low health tanks. Or healers. You'll clean up on Witch Elves. On Death Blows. Because you hit hard enough at level 3, 4, 5, 6. Whenever the Super Bolster is in effect. So finish off this quest. I'm not gonna do the part where you kill the cannons. They're fucked. They used to be like level 5 cannons. Now they're like level 20. I don't understand. They changed all the artillery, which are part of a few PQs and a few quests in the game, to be way higher level than the characters that would normally be doing those quests or PQs. Alright, so we killed our guys. Go turn this in. Oh, I missed one. Alright, let's grab him. I'm a witch hunter. I just went down there and I just beat on the artillery piece for like a minute and a half to kill it. It was so stupid. So there's like PQs where the PQ is like level 10, and part of the PQ will be like kill this artillery, and yet the artillery is like level 20, and you'll do 4 damage to it. It's kind of broken and dumb. I'm sure this cannon could kill him if you sat there and shot it for a couple minutes. So I'm going to turn this in, then probably ride over to the PQ and try and get some blue shoulders. Take my medal, equip it. I don't know where it is. Well, it must go on like shoulders or belt, and I don't have either of those equipped, so it doesn't show up. So trophies only show up if you have the right armor piece equipped that it goes on. Usually it's shoulders, belt, chest, hat. Sometimes you can put a trophy in your hat, I think. Alright, so this is the PQ over here we want to do. I'm going to cut ahead to when I'm fighting the last guy, and we'll see if I can kill him. I think it's like a level 3 hero or something, so it's going to be a pretty tough one. Alright, right through this down tree. Here's the hero. I got a level, so I'm level 5 against a level 2 hero. Alright, so far not looking good. He's out damaging me. An NPC's coming to help a little bit. Alright, well, on a witch hunter, I could kill this guy. But I think he's gonna kill me unless I get some parries or blocks. I haven't gotten any. Yeah, okay, so this might not be doable until level 6 on a night. I would assume one more level, I will take less damage, do more damage, I'd be able to kill him. But what I am gonna do is I'm just going to get him my witch hunter and come over here and kill him. It should take a couple minutes to ride over here. The stage 3 is active for like 10 minutes or something, so I should be able to get over here and kill him and get my armor before it ends. So we'll cut ahead to that. Alright, just jumped on the witch hunter that I finished tier 1 in. Send my gold to my new tier 1 guy. This is how you keep the Send them all this shit too. Fuck it. Send them all my pots. That's how you keep your status going as far as having pots and other shit. You can just send yourself the stuff you don't use. So I sent him more than 16 items. I gotta do another email. I gotta do another mail. Now I think with those pots and armor and stuff, especially the restoration pot, I can actually finish the PQ in this game. So we're gonna try it. So in the bag was the blue shoulders. We'll put those on. Then we'll queue. We'll ride to the next quest area. I'll probably jump ahead to when it pops. Hopefully not long. I think the second I stopped recording, it popped. So we got a gates. All right, we got a nice little 6-on-6. We actually have a healer this time. 3 tanks. That healer, if we have any kind of success, that healer will hit level 3 and lose all his hit points. Go down to like 800 hit points or less. Or like 600. Type change name, dot change name. Do that on any, when you first make a character, you get in the game. Do that as soon as you can. It'll give you a token to change your character name, and then the cooldown that you can do it again starts at when you do it. So now it's at 30 days from now. So in 30 days, I don't have to use the token. So it's like on my account. I don't think you can stack them, but say in like 25 days, I decide I want to change this guy's name. I can go to the character screen, change his name, and then 5 days after that, I could dot change name, and I could change his name again 5 days from then. A couple kills. We got our like dot, which as slow as we kill, the dot's gonna be better over time. This is the guy that likes to self punt. He's probably he likes the M1 punt too. And he's running to a spawn. Fuck him. Grab this flag. No, nobody can really stop us. It's only 6-on-6. It just let another guy in on our side. Thank God it's a healer. Because our healer might become easy kill here in a sec. All right, we got all 3 flags. That's trouble for them. This guy's doing what he should, which is dot him up the second he sees him on the ramp. We go for the dock. Force him away. I don't know who ran up here. Tank. Oh, that fucking pot didn't go off. This is our punting friend. Look at him, he just punted again. It's like all he likes to do. Self punt, M1 punt. So we got 1 DPS down, level 15 DPS too, that's big. Take out their other DPS. Ooh, he M1 punted. Ain't gonna help you, buddy. Gonna be potted, or what the hell's healing him? Maybe he got a hot from that dock. So we got 2 of their DPS down, 2 of their range DPS. Now it's just our range DPS cleaning up some tanks. And while we're fighting in there, I mean, they're not taking the flag back, you know, so it's we're sticking around. All right, so let a whole another 4 man in, 2 tanks, 2 healers on our side. That's a good sign. It's actually letting in a decent looking group for our second group. But who knows what it lets in on their side? It could let in 5 healers, and then it's impossible to kill anything. The scenario manager's kind of whacked out sometimes. Sucks when if you're Destro too and you join this and it's like already looking bad. You're just like, oh, what a waste of my time. So they got a shaman in. I think the shaman might be guarded by this black orc. He just got a heal. I think that's an M1 heal. Back to the shaman. Yeah, he's guarded. It's the that second icon on the black orc. It's next to the. I can't even explain. It's orange and yellow and green. I don't know. You can tell who's guarded though. If you play all the classes, you'll memorize some of the icons and figure out who's guarded, who's not. You also get a feel for it just based on your damage. You'll like hit a shaman and his life will barely move. You'll be like, what the fuck? So you'll get a feel for it eventually who's guarded and who's not. Plus you can see the icons. So got a couple quests out of the way there, and then rode over to this chapter. I think it's chapter 3. Pick up cultivating, or not cultivating, butchering, and apothecary. Turn in some quests. There's a flight guy here. You can fly. Um, the war camp's right up the road here, so you can't fly there because it's flying within. You'd have to fly to a different zone than fly back here. But we'll buy some white armor. Should be able to equip all this. Whites are better than nothing. Oh, finally, gets the cultivator. I want to do butchering on this guy so I can farm some absorb pot. And you can mouse over the icons on the map and kind of see the name of the person you're looking for. There's the butcher. Or you can find the location, or both. Apothecary is behind the bar. And then we'll take this Morcane Temple. And I'll probably cut ahead to the when the scenario starts. Jump ahead 30 seconds a minute. Alright, so we'll jump ahead. Hopefully remember to cut it here. Jump on this witch off. You do quite a bit of damage, even with like this level 1 gear. Super bolster and all. You can't you can get some death blows, but you can't like rattle them off because you don't have your burst. You don't have your dot to stack up or anything. You can with like a witch elf. A naked level 1 witch elf can get a lot of death blows. You're gonna struggle at a night, but you're gonna do decent damage. So you put the blazing blade on him a few times. I mean, auto attack's hitting for over 100 with a level 1 gray white sword. You're also really hard to kill, even naked. You're bolstered toughness and everything. Now I'm gonna die here because it's 1 on whatever. Just distracting people. No, we got the thing way back there. I think he dropped back. He died. Someone else picked it up. I mean, as a tank, you're kind of a distraction for the most part. Tier 1 will be able to do a little bit of damage later on and kill people, but late game, you're not going to be doing a ton of damage. You can twink yourself out with a 2-hander and do a little bit in tier 2, tier 3 scenarios, but good luck at level 40 with that 2-handed sword. Now people will still ignore you because you're still hard to kill, so you can still like rock the 2-hander and just go to the back line and beat on people. But you're never gonna like spike down a healer or anything. You won't even kill a DPS that's got a hot on him. But you can be annoying. You can use your we'll get shatter enchantment. We'll get some abilities to and the chance that debuff people to annoy people. So you'll stand in the back lines and just be annoying. Make their cast times longer. I don't know if Knight has that. I think he does. Just beat on the Witch Elf. Guy backed up too far. You can't come back this far with the objective or it disappears. And there's a couple death blows. Rank 8 already. I mean, you don't really want to beat on tanks, but if he's the only thing there, may as well. Get on the Zealot. Like that Black Orc, if they all target me, I can die. I'm getting beamed by the Shaman. It's better that he beams me than heals, though. I mean, he does far less good for his team using the beam than healing. And if you don't push in as a tank, your DPS usually sucks because, like those Bright Wizards won't have the confidence to get close enough, and the ones that do will get, they'll be the number one target. You don't want them to be the first target. So we killed the guy, he died, but we didn't pick up the damn thing. I got my heal pot here. Might be useful. Got a flame pot too that rarely works. So you see a guy like this running around no health, pretty good sign he's not getting healed. If his health isn't going up. Jumping off the side is as good as killing that shaman. I mean, it's a stupid play on the shaman's part. There's like scenarios where you can like jump off a bridge and live, and if you do that, you may as well have died. In fact, sometimes it fucks you over because by the time you get back to the fight, like you're the only one there. It's better to be with the group. I don't know what the fuck this guy's doing. He's not doing damage, that's for sure. This guy's almost dead. We'll finish him off. Alright, now we just hold the goddamn thing. We'll be in good shape. My pot's down, so I'm just going to stay as far away from people as possible. I think I can back up even more here. They're attacking other people, not me. Morons. I'm not gonna fucking beam shooting on my head. He's not attacking me. Nice. Take out their 2 melee DPS. Another DB. I usually don't look at what those armors are, so I greed on all of them, even the ones I need. I mean, you're never gonna lack the medallions to get the stuff you need in these scenarios. I really don't want to be in the front. Just fucking beat on people as they run away. I'm not getting healed, so this is trouble. Someone back here, get me Warrior Priest. He's got a 2-handed hammer. That doesn't help his healing. You gotta get to like level 5 or 6 before you find a decent one-hander. Alright, I can drop down here. I don't know how far back you can go. I know you can go back to that tree, that big tree straight in front of me. Oh, nice. He grabbed it. We're probably going to win since he picked it up. It's about over. They're chasing him. Yeah, you can come back to this tree and you can get really out of line of sight. Go hit their healers. Those 2 guys should die down there that are attacking the AM. They have no heals. Are they not dead yet? We'll snipe to death blow. guy's tough to kill. A little bit of armor and you become just a god as a tank in tier 1. Alright, not a bad. 4 DBs. Shitty damage as expected, but they had a lot of heals. The little shaman. The one that wasn't beaming me healed quite a bit. Gates pop. Alright. It's a fresh one too. So I'm going to cut like 20 seconds here to get to the action. Alright, so because we're still mostly naked, we're going to play the objective first and then go middle. If you got the gear, I would suggest running middle immediately. Or if you think your team's going to heal you. I'll have to play these guys more before I have faith that I can just bum rush middle. No one coming back to her. I'm tabbing, so I can't. I can tab them through the floor if they're already past me. Like, here's a chopper that ran middle. Yeah, which is kind of the correct play, but he's here by himself against our entire team, so he's going to die. Upgraded to this two-handed sword. It feels like it does more damage. I don't think it really does. Certainly it looks cooler. 194. Probably could have finished that Sork off. And probably could have finished that Sork. But we're going to stay on the Zealot. Yeah, the rest of them are coming, so we're good. We'll just keep pushing in. This guy should have ran much sooner. Fight in that hallway, you don't get a lot of heals unless their shaman gets line of sight like this. This might be the first one we killed. He just M1 healed. That's that big beam of light that shoots out of him. Probably used it on somebody up here. So wasted. Now he's got his back turned. What are you doing, buddy? He's gonna die. Alright, 2 death blows. Let's make it 3. Try to give us the dipsy doodle. Oh, I didn't get that one. The one-handed guy got it, so it doesn't really matter. Sork should have ran much sooner. You're more valuable to your team alive as a Sork. Like, the Sork's leading the charge, the Shaman's leading the charge. Their really only help was to go ball up and go backdoor, so they don't have to fight us on this thing. And even then, look at the points. Their comeback would be impossible. Improbable. Healer should never be on the ramp. I mean, if they want to fight us down here. By the time they kill the 4 or 5 of us down here, it's going to be game. Yeah, that guy's bailing that night. There you go. White Lion's dead, so it's 2 on 6 here. Ooh, there's a Rune Priest. 3 on 6. Oh, he was healing the Ironbreaker, but the Ironbreaker got killed by guards. So I'm going to die. Ooh, Rune Priest is keeping me up. See, 1 Rune Priest. Look how many of it takes to kill me with 1 Rune Priest. And then, if the Ironbreaker didn't get killed by guards, I don't think I would have died. But by the time I respawn, she's over. There it goes. We got top damage. That is a factor of swinging your sword most of the match. You know, no downtime on your sword swing, and you're going to be up there in damage, even if you don't do a lot per swing. But only 2 DBs that I got back to back there. So I am going to cut ahead, and we will come back on the next pop. Alright, real quick. This is the first immediate upgrade you can get at level 7. Come over here. Fly to Nordland, or if you're still here, ride over to this chapter camp by the war camp and buy level 7 white armor, shoulders. First pair of shoulders you can really get, and they have a talisman slot in them. Go drop a cheap green strength talisman, level 4 strength talisman in there. Do it on all the rest of them. don't stack anything but strength in tier 1 on a tank. It's pointless. And then because you can do more damage than a DPS that doesn't stack strength as a tank that does, at least in tier 1. And then you can get all your jewelry slots from this renown jewelry if you do a couple scenarios and make sure you got like renown rank 5, which takes maybe one scenario. The next thing you're going to want to get is a sword, two-hander. I mean, if you go sword and shield, get the sword and the shield, but you got to get a couple renown tokens. I mean, it's got melee crit and strength. It's got some toughness and wounds. Reduced chance to be crit. It doesn't really matter which one you pick. You're never going to stack strength or crit that high in tier 1 to make a difference. You're also not going to stack reduced chance to make be crit enough to make a difference. So just pick one or the other. It doesn't really matter. We'll go with the melee crit one just to make sure we keep our strength as high as possible. But you could go with the toughness one. It's not going to lower your damage that much. So level 10, you can start using that. And then we're going to look. Yeah, there's a couple gates and a high pass going on. So if you want to see if scenarios are popping, you can do that quick. Search 1 to 15. Don't pick a specific class or anything. Just hit search. It'll give you the first 24 results. And if you see people in scenarios, that means they're probably popping. So we're going to stay queued, and then we are going to jump ahead when I get the next pop. I should do a decent amount more damage. I might have lost Super Bolster from hitting level 7, but I gained a bunch of plus strength, which will put me at the soft cap with the regular bolster once I get in there. So we will jump ahead shortly. Alright, it's only been a couple minutes here. Maybe 2. And we got him, and looks like it's already in progress. We're winning. Let in a decent group on our side. I'm assuming the second 6-man is the second group to join. They already got middle though, so who knows? Usually when you come in and you're winning, you stay winning, but it can always flip. Usually it flips if it lets in 6 Shadow Warriors. And then the other side it lets in a healer. So if we don't get middle, we're gonna lose. See what our damage is here. Oh, I ran out of AP. Decent punt. I fucked that up. I could have got back at him. I landed on the thing. I was just holding down the back button by accident. On the flip side, I didn't die. So it's this. Probably got to go for the shaman. No, I'm immune to punt for like 10 seconds here. 272. He detaunted me, so we're going to switch. Make him waste his AP on that guy, and then we'll switch back. Oh. Thought maybe he could punt me again, but I think that root maybe gives me punt immunity. Alright, we're pushing him back slowly. And now that we got our armor and strength and shit, we can just stay right in that hallway and just basically play like we were playing, but we're gonna actually be able to kill people. Sork's jumping away. Oh, there's a guy that's almost dead down there too. We gotta get in this shaman though. This is the guy that likes to turn his back and not run away. Alright, we got all 3 points. Where's he getting fucking healed from? It must be this guy. May as well just do a little damage while they run away. There we go. Let their 2 tanks die. Oh no, he can't. Oh no, it's a squig herder. Alright, we got him 3 points, 450 points. three objectives, 450 points. Push them into the spawn. This one's over. Like, there's nothing they can do to win. They would have to uncap all three at the same time right now to have a chance. There we go. All right, so I have no idea how long this has been going on. Maybe about between all the cuts, I'll have, I don't know, 40 to an hour. So I think we're gonna end it here. I mean, we came in late. We're number 4 on the damage. So, all right, to be continued. We'll go episode 2. Hopefully, we can get to like level 10 or something. All right, later.